You are Ethan Ramsey, Chief of Medicine at Edenbrook Hospital, Boston's most prestigious teaching hospital. It's a job what most people would call rewarding, and you would call a pain in the rear, but occasionally it has its perks. Morning, Ethan. Whether or not Harper Emery counts as a perk depends on the day. Morning, Harper. Make any interns cower today? Not yet, but it's only 10:30. She moves around you to grab a file, and two familiar faces line in the space she'd just been occupying. Isn't it beautiful out? I was just telling Zaid we should have coffee outside. And I was telling Inez that that's the perfect way to get my allergies acting up. Sunshine is wasted on you, Zaid. How about you, Ethan? Would you care to join me? Sorry, but, I'm over-caffeinated as it is. I already downed 2 cups of cafeteria dishwasher. A third might be catastrophic on my health. I can't even tempt you with the real coffee. Oh, you can tempt me all you want, but doesn't mean I'll take the bait. Enjoy the sunshine. I have patients to attend to. I'll walk with you. There's something we need to discuss. As you turn the corner to head into a patient's room, a solid shoulder slams into you, knocking you sideways. The hell? You glimpse surgical resident Dr. Bryce LaHaley's gratuitous gelled blonde hair as he sails past. Sorry, the chief, I gotta run. As much as you'd like to let Bryce have it, you're curious why Harper followed you down the hall. I assume there's some great medical mystery you need my help with. The diagnostics team is stuck on a case, and as much as I hate to admit it, we could use your brilliant mind. Brilliant mind. Flattery will get you everywhere, Doctor. Suddenly an explosion rocks the foundation beneath your feet. Screams and shouts fill the air as you steady yourself, helping Harper regain her bearings. What the hell was that? Whatever it was, it came from the 2nd floor. Code Red. This is a Code Red. The fire alarm's been activated and the fire department has been called. Ethan, you need to evacuate the 2nd floor while they clear the fire. Harper hurries off. You think back to the mandatory fire safety training you all took. Race. Protocol, Ethan. That's rescue, alarm, confine, extinguish. Nurse, clear the hallways. We need to get anyone in immediate danger to a safe place. Dr. Varma assess how many patients will need assistance with transport. On it, Dr. Ramsey. Bryce stumbles back, wearing a look of panic as he awaits your orders. LaHaley, inspect all the windows and doors. We should keep them closed. Bryce nods and begins jogging off to follow orders. Right, we're supposed to confine the fire. I'll make sure people know. See that you do. Before Dr. Varma and Dr. LaHaley can race off, boom! You and the others drop to the floor, hands over your heads as a second explosion fills the air. What the hell again? That one sounded even bigger. But what is it? Could be oxygen tanks exploding. We won't know for sure until the fire department gets here. If they get here. Whatever calm still remained in the building goes to chaos, and you pick yourself up and start scouring the area. Somebody's gotta be the adult here. Jackie and Bryce pull themselves to standing and dust off their clothes. Get back to your tasks and don't forget to close the doors behind you. Aye aye, Cat Dr. Ramsey. You circle back to the atrium in search of the ambulatory patients, assigning nurses to each one out of the building. Somebody please help. My brother. I have no idea where he... You rush to the side of the terrified teenager, placing a hand on her shoulder to calm her. It's going to be okay. Tell me, when was the last time you saw... Alicia! You turn to the voice. Through the smoke, you see a firefighter carrying a child towards you. Who do you see? Okay, a woman. We need more women firefighters anyway. 1. Kinda dig the hair. It looks like Starbucks. 2. 3. Or we select a man. For you ladies, I'll select the male options just to let you see what there potentially is. 1. 2. 3. gonna go with female options, just saying. About time they showed up. Cody, thank God you're okay. He's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Cody, why don't you tell your sis how brave you were? Firefighter Phoenix says maybe one day I can join the squad. With a chuckle, Firefighter Phoenix puts her helmet on the boy's head. Looks good to me. What do you think? Figures the flame jockey would be a softie. Thank you so much for saving my little brother. He might be a dork, but... She trails off and the firefighter smiles, somewhat sadly. You're a good big sibling, worry about him so much. Now, get out of here while it's still safe to leave. After handing back the helmet, the little boy and his sister rush to safety. You clear your throat. Phoenix, is it? What took you so long? We expect Boston FD to have sharper response time. Let me guess, you're the stooge in charge here. I am Dr. Ethan Ramsey, Chief of Medicine, and you are... Shay Phoenix. Battalion Chief, Engine 57, I need you to get your people on top of evacuation. We are on top of it. There isn't a smoke alarm going off because a tray of cookies burned. Hospitals have protocols to best serve our patients, protocols with which you should be familiar. Phoenix ignores you, shouting out orders to her squad. Amelia, make sure the flames are contained at the point of origin. Yes, Chief. Harold, I need you to search and rescue. Make sure there's sufficient ventilation. Got it, boss. Ramsey, I need it to secure electrical power. Where's a map of your systems? I also need to know where your generator room is, and which areas are supported by emergency power. Stat. From one chief to another, I'm happy to help. I will have all the available information, if it'll help. Help you get your pompous ass out of my hair, that is. You get Phoenix the information she needs while continuing the evacuation protocol. She sighs heavily. Appreciate it. This has the makings of a serious fire. You understand why we need to move fast. As you move up to the second floor, Phoenix barks orders demanding each person in her squad check room after room. Patient's room in the left wing are all clear. Niku is all clear. The supply closet, all clear. Great work, all. Let's move on. I suppose I should be glad things are going smoothly, but that Phoenix is a real jackass. You met yourself, but your false sense of security is shattered when you hear it. A voice inside a patient room gasping for help. Phoenix, we need you in here now. To her credit, Battalion Chief Phoenix is there in an instant. She exhales sharply when she sees Zaid. One of yours? I'm the chief of the hospital. Everyone here is mine. Phoenix gives you a searching look, but nods. My squad's got their hands full, Doc. You're gonna have to help me. You need my help? Fine, tell me what to do. Quickly, before my doctor here chokes to death on smoke. Thank God we're discussing this. That's not gonna happen. Not on my watch. You follow Phoenix into the room, shielding your face from smoke. As you draw level with Zaid, Phoenix stoops down in a single, nimble movement. We're gonna get you out of here, Doctor. It's Zaid. We're gonna get you out of here, Zaid. Just hang tight for us, okay? Phoenix motions for you to crouch alongside her, muttering instructions as to how you can help. You need to drag him by the shoulders in a supine position. The point is to use your upper legs for leverage. This is how you should lift everything, in all honesty. Got it. Let's get him out of here. The two of you take hold of his shoulders. Your grip is slack, thanks to your sweaty hands, but I won't let go. Sweat rolls down your forehead as you struggle to stand, but finally you get a good hold on Zaid. Nice form, Doc. Let's get your guy out of here. The fresh air feels glorious as you and Phoenix carry Zaid to safety. Zaid is slipping in and out of consciousness, but he's gonna be okay. I appreciate your help, despite the fact that it's literally your job. She raises an eyebrow. You sigh. Zaid is safe thanks to you. I owe you one. Phoenix surprises you by shaking her head. As much as I'd love to call in a favor, no you don't. It's my responsibility to help people just as much as it is yours. You scan the goings-on outside. Everywhere you look, firefighters and doctors are working together. And how long have you been having these pains? Take a deep breath for me. Does this hurt? There you are, nice and easy. You hurry over to Lahela, who's examining a superficial wound on a patient's shoulder. We need more hands inside to help with the evacuation. Need some more brawn, eh? I gotcha. He races inside while you try to keep your eyes from rolling out of your skull. With the patients in relatively competent hands, you follow him back in. Back inside, you do a quick survey of the first floor. There's some smoke damage, but the firefighters seem to have kept the actual blazes confined to the second floor. Guess the flame jockeys are good for something. It's a compliment in his world. You check on the patient statuses, handle a few record requests from Mass Kenmore, and make sure all remaining staff is okay. Everything seems under control here. Time to brace myself for whatever awaits upstairs. You head back to the second floor. And are greeted by Harper staggering towards the stairs, nursing an ugly gash in her arm. Harper, what happened? Just a flesh wound. I haven't had time to deal with it yet. Sit down, I'm stitching this up right now. Dr. Ramsey? You turn to see Phoenix and Gudry standing a few feet away. In case it's escaped your notice, I'm a little busy here. The firefighter doesn't so much just flinch at your tone. You guess she gets enough of that from her own chief. Sorry, sir, but Dr. De La Rosa sent us to get you. She said a Dr. Marani needs you. Zaid, is he okay? Go, Ethan. Someone else can stitch me up. You heave a sigh, working your jaw as you consider your options. All your doctors have their hands full, which means... You, Phoenix, come here. You're a chief, you can handle this. And here I thought I was the one giving lessons. Yeah, well, desperate times. With a shrug, Phoenix steps into place, takes up the needle herself. You hover over her shoulder, watching. I know what I'm doing, Ramsey. Phoenix, I'm sure you do. Just remember, bring the needle in at 90 degrees, rotate it through the tissue, and then pull through, keeping the bites equidistant. Not my first rodeo, Doc. Aunt Harper, what happened? Not when Marani needed us. As Aurora draws level with you, she notes the firefighter stitching Harper's arm and, for some reason, glares at you. Why is a firefighter stitching up my aunt's arm when you're right here? Because I have to go. Zaid needs me, apparently. I just came from Zaid. Whatever he needed, Jackie's got it covered. You sigh, pinching the bridge of your nose, while waving Phoenix off Harper's wound. You're dismissed, Phoenix. I can take care. You're done. Phoenix removes her hands with a smirk. You examine the stitching. It's not surgical grade, by any means, but she did pretty well. You look like you're choking on praise there, Doc. It won't kill you to admit I know what I'm doing. Yeah, but it might take a year off my life. Nah, nothing's gonna topple that ego of yours, is it, Doc? You should talk. Yours is nearly as gigantic as mine. Phoenix surprises you with a sharp-edged chuckle before her face goes serious again. Let's move. We've still got to ground cover. You spread out the squad from 57 and your own medical team working together to handle relocations, vitals, and treat injuries. BP is 60 over 110. You should start to feel relief in just a few minutes. There's a bed waiting for you at Mass Kenmore. Come this way, ma'am. Wiggle your toes for me. Take a deep breath. You're going to be just fine. We dealt with the fire yet? Question mark? It takes the entire rest of the afternoon to deal with the patients in the mess, but the doctors and firefighters work together as a well-oiled machine. By the time the smoke's cleared, the sun sinks down into the sky. You have no choice but to face facts. You and Engine 57 make a good team. Not a single casualty. I'm impressed. That almost sounded like a compliment, Doc. Get it now. Don't let it go to your head.
Sorry. I'm already planning how I'll use your words against you the next time we meet.
Here's hoping there won't be a next time.
Unfortunately for both of us, there'll never stop being fires in this town. Still, it wasn't a bad day's work. We did good today. Good to see you two are actually capable of working together.
You exchange a glance with Phoenix, who gives you a two-braced clap on the shoulder.
I, for one, am in serious need of a drink. You and your people should join us.
You can't seriously want us to come.
Why not? We hardly ever get to hang out with anyone outside the squad.
Though, pretty soon that's gonna change.
With Amelia and Harold with their lips in a grim line, you glance at Phoenix, whose expression has turned cloudy.
There's something brewing at Engine 57. I'd be lying if I wasn't curious. And after the day we had, we deserve a little R&R. So a diamond choice. Got it. I think we've all earned a scotch at Donahue's.
Excellent choice. I'm glad you're taking me up on it.
Good. It's rare I met another team that was all actually competent. That's worth a celebration in and of itself.
Can't say no to that. Team, let's roll out.
You change out of your scrubs and uniforms, get cleaned up, and head out to Donahue's. The air fills with chatter as everyone reminisces about the chaos and all the rescues. It's clear everyone at the bar has heard about your heroic day because they applaud as soon as you enter. They clapping for Phoenix? I didn't realize she was a legend around here. You and Phoenix belly up to the bar while the others grab tables, the easy camaraderie between them only mildly aggravating. Whiskey, did you say?
Neat.
A scotch and a whiskey, please.
Bartender serves up your drinks, and you raise your glasses to each other.
Let's toast to, teamwork. Today was not an easy day.
No thanks to us.
You could have made things a lot worse than you did.
You clink glasses and drink. Not bad. It's no O'Malley's, but it's a decent place.
Well, one perk at Donahue's is that it's actually not filled with firefighters.
Ha. And you command such a solid team when you're such a pain in the ass.
A healthy combination of fear and a promise of occasional after-work drinks. You look young to be a battalion chief. How long have you had the job?
Too long, some would say.
She looks down in the amber depths of her whiskey, and you've been in medicine long enough to recognize the look on her face. Phoenix has lost someone. Someone close to her. I'll ask. Long enough to have seen some things, huh? Jobs like ours, they have a way to breaking your heart.
You can say that again.
He takes another drink, a long one. You have that look, you know. The haunted one, the grieving one.
You diagnosing me, Doc?
Nah, just commiserating. I'm sorry for your loss, whoever it was.
Thanks. Sorry for yours, too. That's why I insist on such a competent team. In this line of work, you make mistakes and people die. There's no room for error, not from me or from my squad.
I'll drink to that. You tap the glass to hers before taking another sip that burns smoothly as it slides down your throat.
It doesn't help how often government funding, or lack thereof, forces us to compromise.
I wouldn't mind never hearing the words, "It's not in the budget" ever again, especially when it comes to life-saving treatment.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'll kill you in your sleep if you ever repeat this, but that's why it's nice being surrounded by rookies occasionally. They're still so idealistic.
I guess I can see that. They make you feel like things are possible.
You both look over to your teams where laughter's flowing like liquor and vice versa.
You have not done a 30-hour surgery.
Okay, so it wasn't quite 30 hours, but it was long.
I'd be spending a half the time wondering if when I'd be free to run to pee.
You definitely have to strategic with pre-op hydration.
Trust me, when you're in a fire, hydration is pretty much a top priority. If you're not drinking plenty of fluids, you'll end up at a human equivalent of a smoked sausage.
But you look so young.
For now. Pretty soon all my responsibilities will bring plenty of gray hairs to my head. How long have you been on the squad? Let me guess. So many years you've lost count.
It's funny how he looks like Zayd, but he just has white hair. Would you believe I'm the newest member? I made it 2 weeks into retirement, got bored of being home alone. The kids are out of the house, wife's gone. All I had all these years is a paramedic under my belt. So I got back into action.
I can appreciate a person who doesn't know how to sit still. Row beat are one thing, pains in the asses, but I guess trainees are a necessary evil. It's the experienced ones who are new in a squad that are a damn nightmare.
By any chance, are you speaking from experience?
I might be soon. There are rumors of a merger between my station and another one. It'll be hell to manage if it happens, especially considering the chief of the station are absorbing. I just want to save people, you know. And somehow there's always just too damn much red tape in the way.
Agreed. Medicine is a bureaucratic nightmare. I shouldn't have to kiss ass just to get funding to save lives.
Before you can commiserate any further, you hear your names being called as the others wave you over to their tables. Come on, Chief. Join us, Dr. Ramsey.
And Phoenix exchanged a quick glance as if mutually to agree that the curmudgeon hour is over and you have to move to join your teams. We were just talking about how much the two of you have in common.
Oh?
Aurora indicates your matching highball glasses. For your information, these are completely different drinks. I'm drinking scotch, that's whiskey.
Scotch is whiskey? Aurora, no, do not get him started on this. You know, when I was choosing between med school and firefighting, I definitely didn't realize quite how similar they sound sometimes.
You almost went to med school?
Yep, but being an EMT and firefighter gives me the best of both worlds. I love my job, and the chief's pretty alright. Now, don't get too effuse with your praise, Goodry.
And you, Ethan, are you like our chief, married to the job, or do you let yourself have a little fun? Oh, I make it a habit to keep my private life private.
Oh, do you now?
Your position of authority has made you nosy, Varma. You believe some people find the workplace an attractive location for romance? Hey, you're still a resident, Big Mouth. The others laugh, but Phoenix's face is stone serious.
I can't imagine being with another firefighter. Both of you facing life or death risks on a daily basis. I couldn't do it. Besides the complete and total lack of professionalism being that I'm a battalion chief.
Like I said, married to the job. Maybe we'll find you a nice pastry chef the next time we take on a bakery fire.
I think it's time to change the subject.
Or maybe it's time to change the activity. Dr. Ramsey, you look like a man who plays a serious game of darts. I may have hit a bullseye or two in this very bar. How could you tell? Lucky guess. How about you and the chief here show us how it's done?
Oh, how about loser buys the next round? I wouldn't mind watching a chief versus chief game. What do you say, Doc? You in?
Am I in? I never back down from a challenge. You and Phoenix take your spots while the others look on. You're the guest here, so it seems only proper to let you take the first throw.
Oh no, I insist.
But
Trust me, Dr. Ramsey, Phoenix isn't gonna give in. Chivalry is her middle name. I wouldn't go that far.
I would. Let's see this arm of yours, Dr. Ramsey.
You sigh, pick up a dart, line up your shot, and
you hit one of the rings. It's 60 points for hitting the treble ring with a segment score of 20, yes.
Does anyone else have no idea what that means?
Why do you people play darts?
You just go for the middle as much as possible. Then you miss it and you're like, oh well, missed it. You smirk as everyone slowly raises their hands. Yeah, I do not envy you this game, Chief. Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I can hold my own. Phoenix sends her first dart sailing right into the outer ring of the bullseye. Whoa.
You had hidden talents, Phoenix.
The two of you take turns agreeing that the highest score out of 5 throws wins. And don't forget the loser buys drinks. I could never. With one shot left, you take aim and intentionally end it in a tie.
Oh man, sudden death round.
Buy your own drinks, Lahaley. You linger for a little while after the game, but eventually the day catches up with everyone. I think it's time for bed, but this has been fun. It has. Thanks for the invite, Doc.
Thanks for joining us. I think we all needed it after the day we had.
Seriously, but yeah, my bed is calling my name. You head over to the bar to settle up the bill. It's only when Phoenix follows you that she realizes what you've done. You don't need to cover the whole night. I'm happy to split it.
My trade. You can pick it up when you take us to your firefighter bar.
You want to come to O'Malley's?
Not even a little bit, but this way you owe me one.
So you're pretty much always a pain in the ass, huh?
I try to be. Everyone, it keeps everyone on their toes. But seriously, good luck with that merger. I hope they're just rumors, but knowing the city and its leadership... Anyway, I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. Don't tell anyone I said that.
It was good working with you today, Doc. And hey, if I can work with you, I can probably work with anyone, right? Well, not anyone, but I'll cross that particular bridge when I come to it.
I think that's wise. Until next time, Phoenix.
Until next time.
Keep an eye out for Hearts of Fire to learn more about Phoenix and her squad. It's a tough job keeping Boston safe, but something tells us you'll be up for the job.
Wait for it. Will we be getting a chapter 2? No. No, we won't. It's just restart book. Found it. Alright, so pretty much this is going to be VIP only. So it doesn't release until next week. Just saying, according to this. So there it is in case you're wondering. It'll be VIP. I'm sure we'll run into the occasional well, actually, let me just, before surmising this, because I've done so already in our Discord, and I'm not that impressed with this book already. First and foremost, if you did enjoy the content, to like, share, and subscribe. Head down to the description. Plenty of things to check out there, ways to support. And let me go ahead and dive in. So, as I told people in my Discord, I said that this would be a thing. For when I saw, when someone posted, like, all the upcoming books, right? I told people what, literally and figuratively, what I thought of all the books and their premises and everything else like that, and pretty much a lot of people agreed. This is going to be one of those books where we'll run into people, and that's why they put this particular thing that we just covered in the non-VIP. It's to try and sell you on the book that's coming, so that way you pay for VIP, because it has nothing to do with Open Heart, even though you'll run into the people, and there'll be cameos, right? Clearly we were already set up the premise for O'Malley's bar and all this other shit, but basically it is to set up the premise that we might run into, you know, a person here or there, like a little cameo. So, with that being said, also, I love the fact that our MC that we all played, know, and love literally and figuratively didn't exist. And I kept wanting to say something the whole entire, like, book, I guess, because this is a short form promo that we just covered. They're doing that now, which is kind of really stupid, wasteful, and that way it tries to sell you on spending money to get the VIP. Anyway, yeah, no, it's just kind of silly. This is now Choice's new strategy. Release something free for everyone to try and encourage you to buy VIP. We can see how well that went with what is it, the deadliest game? Yeah, no, it went well. Anyway, other than that, thank you all once again for watching. If you're wondering who, what, when, where, and why is going on in my life, I'm gonna be honest. Go to the most recent video of Deadliest Game, which, if I'm not mistaken, is chapter 13. Yes, chapter 13 video. Check that out. At the end of the video, I give a message of what has been going on with me for over the past week, going on 2 weeks. So, catch y'all later. Peace out.